Evening, ladies and gents. This is Fighter State of Mind, episode 8. In the building, we got man like Silas. Who else is in the building?
The Riddler, one and only.
And oh yes, FIFA fum. It's the Maverick.
Okay.
And Silas knows what that FIFA fum is.
Yeah, I know exactly where you're coming from. Yeah. Exactly. Listen, I'm not going to say the generic things. I'm not going to tell you to like, comment, subscribe. You know, and in the day, I assume that if you're here, you're probably going to like, comment, and subscribe if you like it. You know, but you know what I will say is we do appreciate the fans, everyone that listens. So with that being said, I believe we've got an interesting topic today. Who's going to say it off?
Yeah, I like to set it off. This time around. Topic. Well, as you guys know, we got Canelo v Plant coming up. It's probably going to be one of the, it's the next big fight coming up. A lot at stake. And there's already been some fireworks at the face-off. So I guess the question is, how much is that incident an indication of the writing on the wall?
Maverick, I'd like to hear your opinion, but just for the people who've been stuck underneath a rock, if you can just clarify what that incident was, please.
For me, that was the incident where when Caleb Plant, tried to punk out Canelo. Canelo took his glasses off, pushed him. Plant went for a swipe, and I swear to God, Canelo went to the Matrix and did the greatest pull counter I've seen outside a boxing ring and slapped him in the face and cut his eye. It was glorious. I mean, if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. It was beautiful.
All right. So how much? I mean,
2-piece. He hit him.
So do you want me to? So do you 2-piece and a soda, as Masvidal would say? In terms of an indication of the fight, how it goes, is it an indication of a win for Canelo? I don't know. I think Plant is going to be a tricky fighter for him. However, what for me is an indication is, and if Plant is clever, he would have taken that as a warning sign, is you cannot go north to south, i.e. you can't go forward and backwards with Canelo because he sets traps. Yeah. He's going to have to move left and right, east to west, as some people say, around the ring. Yeah. Because Canelo's reflexes are on a madness right now.
But I guess my point is, we knew that. We always knew that he's got amazing upper body movement. So and the fact of the matter is, it takes more than a single shot. And just to be clear, for the people that watched it properly, I don't think that was a punch. I thought it was a slap. It was open-handed. Do you get me? But why was Canelo so angry? Because he said mother effer. Like what? Like why was he so angry? Why was he triggered? I don't know, man. I think he needs to calm down, because Plant was calm all throughout the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's interesting. I think people are reading too much into the 2-piece, because you can't. And the soda. You can't base that altercation on how the fight is going to go. I think, me, I'm a comments man, and me dwelling into the comments, a lot of people was like...
Sorry, just to pause you, I've been thinking about this. When you say you're a comments man, I think you're actually in the comments, you're trying to set propaganda, because you give no evidence. You just say you're a comments man, but how do we know it's not you planting all of these information? I'm just going to leave it there.
What, underneath the hundreds of comments that people are actually leaving?
I don't know how much time you got, media. Bro. Huh? I don't know how much time you got.
But you do. But anyway, that's another subject. I know you're trying to knock me off task, and time is money. So going back to the question at hand, I feel that in that short space of time, we can't then use that as a measuring stick to say that Plant is going to... That's the way the fight is gonna transpire. However, I do believe that Plant is gonna get knocked out, but not based upon what we... Yes, I said it. Not based upon what we actually saw. And in terms of the mother effer thing, he's got a mother who he dearly loved, and he's not feeling that. And one might turn around and say, "Oh, but he said mother effer before," and people grow.
Wow, is that what you're telling about Riddler?
I'm
No,
pretty
because I know what's going
Wait,
to come next. I know what's going to come next from you. Oh, he said that against such and such, and he was
no,
cool.
no, 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 no. I'm pretty sure. Listen, now maybe my memory serves me wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Canelo also said it as well.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
what I'm
not wrong, right?
saying.
So wait,
Canelo
no,
has
no,
said
no,
it,
no,
but he's
no. I'm
wrong. Yeah,
saying,
you're right. He has said
no,
it.
no. To Plant, and Plant said it back to him.
I think
Now,
I don't know. I wonder if this was all like it was a plan, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because Canelo is not usually triggered like that. Do you know what I mean? Is it? I reckon he was trying to get in his head. You know, because the thing is, yeah, we all know that Canelo. I think his greatest weakness is against slick boxers. Do you know what I'm saying? He gets a bit angry, you know, against slick boxers, and he knows that he needs to throw them off their game. And I think that was his
No,
tactic.
I'm not
You
letting
know?
you get baloney, man. I have to stop you there. I'm not going to let you continue with this rhetoric, man. You don't like Canelo, and that is cool, but you don't get to put words in Canelo's mouth or his personality, and you know, like to say he's this mood swing kind of guy. Like, no, what
Hey,
happened was Plant
the
was
writers on
giving
the
him the
wall.
runaround. You forget to mention this, Silas. Plant was giving him the runaround in terms of, oh, I want more money, this, that, and the third, and what's going on. Like, he was the biggest thing since sliced bread. And man was like, hold on a minute, man. Yeah, wait your time. Now your time has come, but don't act like to say you're gonna milk me for every dollar. You know what I mean? Because you
I
got another
disagree.
job. That was
I disagree. I'm going to say this actually, thinking about it, and we're deviating slightly, so I'll bring it back to the topic. But as what Silas said before, one, I wouldn't be surprised if some of it was staged, because one, he was too quick to take his glasses off. And normally when we see this kind of things happen between boxers, is a pushing match or punches thrown. He threw a slap. He knew that he couldn't risk this fight not happening.
Fact.
So an open hand is different from a closed fist.
Exactly.
And the fact that he's as a fighter, his natural instincts to slap. I don't buy that.
Exactly.
How is that planned? Hold on a minute. That's like a contradiction there. Because you said in one breath you're saying that you didn't want to throw the fight. Yeah.
I'm allowed to change my mind.
Hold on a minute.
Okay, I'm allowed to change my mind.
You didn't want to throw the fight, so that's why he came with the open hand slap.
Yeah.
Listen. I can see you not getting a bit riled up, just like Canelo, bro. But what I'm gonna say here is, Riddler, you tried to say that I've got a problem with Canelo, and obviously that's contradiction, because in the last conversation I clearly made it clear that Canelo is the top guy for me in this current era. But that being said, though, right? If Plant actually wins, I know in your mind it's impossible, it will never happen. But if Plant actually wins, where would he be in this imaginary pound for pound rankings in you guys' perspective?
Nowhere until he rallies back and has a rematch. You know that there's going to be a rematch.
Oh God!
So he's stuck in time. He'll be stuck in time into the rematch.
Wait, no! I can't believe you just said that. I'm sorry. Wait, so is Usyk not the champion until the rematch happens?
I never said he wouldn't be a champion.
No. But you said that in a ranking, and in a mythical pound for pound ranking, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't get slotted into a position because they haven't had a rematch yet. We can only go by the past fights we see. And I'm sorry, if Plant beats him, he has to go near the top of the pound for pound, because one, he's got a body of work, he's a champion, and he's beating the guy who everyone thinks is the pound for pound. Regardless of
wait. Can I just interject here? Yeah? I just want to drop some facts in here, right? I know a lot of you don't like box rec, but currently Caleb Plant is ranked 77th.
That's not fact.
Wait. It is a fact. It's a fact that on box rec, he's ranked 77th. You know, the highlights of his career are Usketa, I can never say this guy's name, Truax. You know what I mean? So the fact of the matter is, if he beats Canelo, in my opinion, he will be higher than before, but he's still lower than Canelo. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, for those of you that like belts and that, he will be the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. That's an elite club. I think that's like 6 people that have done that. So you have to give him a little bit of ratings if you're into such things.
Exactly. And also, let's not pretend like we haven't seen fighters jump up people's rankings and people's views off just one fight.
Fact.
Right? Now, even let's take the most recent fight. I hate coming back to it all the time, but before the fight between Fury and Wilder, especially the second one, Like no one was thinking was Furious this great boxer, one of the best of all time, and now everyone's saying he's one of the best he could possibly beat Muhammad Ali. So and that's off 2 fights. That's off 2 fights. So people's minds change, and there's no way on earth that if Caleb Plant goes in and beats the crap out of Canelo, he's gonna go up in everyone's mind as the pound for pound fighter because he's beating the guy who everyone thinks is the best.
So just to touch on that, I have to speak for me, and and I can clearly, distinctively remember saying that, and you know, just go back and rewind the episodes, ladies and gentlemen. These guys will say that, you know, where's the facts? The facts will prove that I was saying that Fury for this generation is numero uno. Going back to Plant and Canelo situation, it's a hypothetical argument, isn't it? And a circular argument at that, because this pound for pound,
that's what we do in the barbershop, though. We have circular arguments.
No, the reason being what I'm saying is because we had a discussion previously where one's pound for pound, one doesn't believe, you know, some may, it's subjective, right? Some may believe in the pound for pound, others may not believe in the pound for pound. However, I'm a belt man, like you just clearly stated. Yeah, no problem. And if we're talking about belts, yeah, if he's undisputed, bro, he's undisputed, even if it is going to be for a short, limited time into the rematch.
Listen, I just want to say belts mean less, bro, because Canelo still achieved more. And I think it also just highlights how undisputed is just icing and not cake, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You can have the icing, but if you ain't got the cake, bro, it means nothing. Look at Josh Taylor, blood. Who's Josh Taylor? Who is Josh Taylor, bro? He's relatively unknown, bro.
A very good boxer who doesn't get the credit he should get.
Exactly.
Well, why is that, bro? Why not?
The weight class.
Because that's promotion, that's weight classes, that's
weight
popularity.
Yeah. That's an array of things. It's an array of things. Maybe nationality, who knows? I don't know. But I know this for a fact. If Plant wins, because a lot of people obviously want to see Canelo lose, contrary to belief. One of them is actually on this panel. And if he does pull up an upset, within this moment of time, he is the undisputed champion of the world. Is what it is.
Which would make him the pound for pound. I love this. See, we're making movements. I'm making Stnes to admit. Wait, no, let's not continue. We'd have to go back and forth on that. I think
it makes him the man. That's what it makes. He's the man.
The man, exactly.
Hold on a minute. If Canelo wins, though,
then he solidifies his spot.
what should be the challenges, though, if any?
Okay.
I think, listen, like I said, I think Canelo has done amazing things. And I think he should have one more fight at super middle. It's got to be Benavidez, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? He should do the Usyk thing, fight one more guy, and then move to light heavyweight. He's already tested his feet in there. You know what I mean? And boy, light heavyweight, it's got a couple decent guys, Beterbiev, Bivol, Badu Jack's up in there now. Or he can even fight some of the young bucks, Yard, Boatsy, you know what I mean? Or he could even retire. Some people like you, Riddler, think he's done enough. Do you know what I mean? So,
here's the thing. Before I checkmate you, I want to get Maverick's opinion.
Right. I'm gonna do the Maverick thing and go left field. I think you should drop down in weight and get that Jamal Charlo fight. I said it.
Why?
Because everyone's always said that he ducked him, and I think, you know what? It's kind of fun. Just go and see. You know, was it really a ducking, or was it that actually, you know, that Charlo could have had his number?
I don't think it was everyone. I think it was the majority of the LBC.
Well, the London Broadcasting Corporation, huh?
Yeah. A lot of that committee. Just want to touch back on something what Silas says previously. I don't believe that him beating Benavidez will be enough for you. Hence the reason why I would like him to he could retire after this. It won't be enough for some, but for me, he's well within his right to say, you know what, I'm gonna bow out, keep all my faculties. I've made a lot of money, and I have cemented a legacy. Because it's just one of those things where, you know, he beats the next guy is still not good enough. You have to beat another guy and then another guy. How many people do you have to fight within this said division?
Look, guys, this is why I have to keep telling you guys that I am just a punter. I just like to see good fights. You see, what Riddler has displayed to you is an example of somebody who's clearly got a vested interest in this Canelo situation. It's almost as if he's on the payroll. It's almost as if he's on the payroll. Like, because I don't know what punter would say, oh, yeah, let him retire before we see him fight someone dope. Like, come on, bro. You want to see fights,
I love this. I love you. So now we're saying that the Riddler is on the DAZN payroll. We know that you on. We know that you're on the PBC payroll.
Nah,
Alleged. I'm on the what am I on? No payroll. Listen, it doesn't really matter. There's no one do that. I think actually I'm on Eddie Hearn's payroll according to you sometimes. But listen, with that in mind, basically we have to conclude because I think we're running out of time. I think this fight is going to be was it the second of the super fights we have this it's not fall anymore. It's winter, isn't it? I sound like an American now. This winter, and I'm looking forward to it. I think we've seen the fireworks in the press conference and in the stare downs and everything. I just hope the fireworks also in the ring. So, with that in mind, this has been the Fighter's State of Mind. Peace.